Well, that day, it was mid-afternoon, I think. It was a pretty cold winter's day. I just stopped off at the cafe just to get a cup of coffee. A lady came over with a little boy who was clearly choking. I knew straight away that it was quite a serious situation. I quickly made sure that an ambulance was on the way.
My parents did try and get the food out of his throat, but it was stuck fast. My mum was absolutely in pieces. They called for help and a member of staff came over and tried to dislodge the food, but it wouldn't come up. And he just panicked and passed my choking son back to my mum.
Being an ex-Marine, I've been in a lot of situations, a lot of high-pressure situations, which did mean at that point in the cafe that I was able to deal with it quite calmly. I obviously just proceeded to do a Heimlich manoeuvre, which initially wasn't working, and then after a short break, letting him try and breathe in what little air that he could, eventually tried again, and up it came, you know.
Obviously no one knew his name except we worked for the AA. Had to find him, had to thank him. I put a message out on social media just saying there was a guy in a restaurant that saved my son, and the Liverpool Echo contacted me and said they found who he was, and he was actually local.
Knowing that she wanted to get back in touch with me, and just to thank me, yeah, it was really nice actually. Yeah, I suppose then you realise sort of how grateful people are of what you've done.
He wouldn't have been here. He wouldn't have been here at all. As I woke up the next day, my son wouldn't have been here. It was almost Christmas. His presents were already wrapped underneath the tree. He wouldn't have been there to open them if I hadn't been with Danny. And everyone else just stood around watching. No one waded in like he did. I'm so grateful. My son would not be here if it wasn't for him. He's my hero at least.